Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. This is Gulpane, just back with a quick PSP review here, and this one is one I got recently for, I think this was £4 I got this for, so pretty good price. And this one is Activision Hits Remixed, and this one was developed by Digital Eclipse and published by Activision, and it was released for the old PSP on February the 9th, 2007. So, I mean, I mean, like, this it isn't for me at all. These games are way too old. Um, I can appreciate like that these games are like the forerunners of like the games we have today. Like, but I don't know. It's nice to go back and see like what gaming was like back in the 80s. But I don't know. The games are too they're too old now to basically to play like so. Well, some of them are okay. Um, like Pitfall, that one just I don't know. I've seen so many people's videos where they talk so highly about Pitfall, and Metal Jesus Rocks loves Hero. So I just wanted to give them a go. So I tried them anyway. There's a whole bust of games on this, and there's a lot of different like Activision hits on different systems, and the different systems like the PlayStation 2 or the Game Boy Advance, they have different games. So it's not the same list of games on each one. I don't know why, because these games are so small. They could have put every single game on each system and had the exact same um the exact same like list of games on each system, but they didn't. They put some games on one, some games on two. It's bizarre because I can't imagine these games like in the kilobytes. So I don't know, not in the megabyte or the gigabyte or the terabyte, in the kilobyte. So the list of games go as follows. So Atlantis, Barnstorming, Beam Rider, Boxing, Bridge, Checkers, Chopper Command, Cosmic Commuter, Crackpots, Decathlon, Demon Attack, Dolphin, Dragster, Enduro, Fishing Derby, Freeway, Frostbite, Grand Prix, Hero, Ice Hockey, Cabobber, Kaboom, Keystone Capers, Laser Blast, Mega Mania, Moonsweeper, Oink, Pitfall 2, Plaque Attack, Pressure Cooker, Private Eye, River Raid 2, Robot Tank, Sequest, Skiing, Sky Jinx, Space Shuttle, Spider Fighter, Stampede, Star Master, Tennis, Thwacker, and that is all. So they're here. The emulator that I'm running it on here, basically, it seems to be the games are fine, but the main screen, it looks really washed out. I'm not sure if that's the way the main screen is supposed to look. The main screen where all the games are like the game selector screen. So yeah, and then it's sort of glitching a bit as well. So apologies for the uh the capture, the emulation capture here. It's not the best. My computer is it's not a new computer either, so have to put frame skip and stuff on. But yeah, when you select the game and you can play the game instantaneously. So you select the game and then it pops up, and then you can basically zoom into the game so that it looks like the zoomed in versions here, and then you just play it. And like some of the games there's no tutorial or nothing. You just start the game, and you have to figure it out straight away. So sometimes you could be like killed immediately. So I think these are some of them are Atari games. They must be, and some of them are arcade games, and then some of them must be like ColecoVision or those sort of like systems as well, like the home systems. They all look like kind of arcade games though. Um, no, a lot of them are the Atari 2600 games, so they must be just Atari 2600 games. That's interesting. Well, I suppose Activision was the if I'm remembering correctly from a podcast I listened to a while ago, Activision was a load of Atari developers that didn't get credit, so they basically started up their own sort of like video game making thing for the Atari, and then basically like put in the credits themselves that they made the games, because I think Atari wasn't the best to their developers back in the olden days. similar to, similar to today actually, when there's very few like directors or video game directors or developers that the name of, like like Hideo Kojima because his name appears on the games, or like Miyamoto and these guys. But a lot of the developers, like, we don't know, like, or the artists, um like Yuzo Koshiro has been famed for the music, but then, like, would you really hear who made the music for like other games? So I think the art form of games needs to be. I think Activision did credit to a lot of developers, if I'm remembering it correctly, and that is what actually happened, or it could be, yeah, no, it was Activision. It was like Midway or something. But yeah, there's a few games on this. Again, I probably wouldn't. I think I'll trade this back in. I probably wouldn't. This isn't resonating with me at all. Pitfall was nice for like a minute or two, just to kind of hear the sounds and kind of to play the game that I've seen, like other YouTubers, sort of like gush about. But a lot of these games, I have no idea what's going on in them. Kaboom is like, I've seen Mike Matei, like go into the Matrix when he's playing Kaboom, but yeah, not this isn't really for me at all. Anyway, but I do appreciate there's a lot of games on this, and you do get your value for money. So if you wanted like a significant amount of games, then you would, this is the one for you. So if you've played Activision Hits Remixed, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Adios.